Hi folks, today I want to talk about two of some of the most sought after men in history, King Solomon and King Arthur. Now here is supposed to be a recreation of the Second Temple that King Solomon built to store the Ark of the Covenant. Now if you ever saw the movie Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark, that's what this was all about. They built this temple to keep the ark inside. Now if you look at this architecture, you'll notice there's a marquee in the front. It's a square. You see that? You see how two pillars here? And then there's just like a sunrise type of architecture coming up. And then here you have a larger two large pillars. Okay? Now over here is basically a golden rectangle that you walk through, and the whole shape of this structure is rectangular. And you'll notice there's no windows in it. It's just pretty much dark. So whatever that means. Okay. Now, the two pillars, in my opinion, represent the North Pole and the South Pole of our planet. That's the North and South, the balance. And we have a magnetic field on our planet. That's what makes gravity. Now, in those days, people didn't understand, magnets or anything like this. So what I did is I took two magnets, two poles right here, north and south, and faced them opposite way, and put them in the slot on the top. Now watch what happens. They don't want to be next to each other. One kind of rides on top. Well, let's see. Try to put it back together. Playing with magnets. Okay, so let's put that one down there, and this one here, and see what happens. They don't really want to stay together because they're opposite. You see how it kind of bounces on top? It's kind of rolling. So I think they might have very advanced magnetic technology, and they knew how to operate electromagnetic fields with copper and magnets, and understanding ley lines, being underneath the right area of the planet. Perhaps they're able to make things work. But I think that's pretty neat how it just kind of bounces up and down inside the temple. Now there was all sorts of traps when they walked in. Let's say you walk into the temple and you're trying to steal the ark, you get hit with a bolt of lightning. Yeah, that wasn't God doing that. That was electronic. That was highly advanced technology. Now let's move into King Arthur. King Arthur is known for pulling the sword Excalibur out of a rock. Now, is this rock just a particular rock? Was it really just a sword, a piece of steel inside the rock? I don't think so. I think that this rock had magnetic properties. These are what's called rare earth magnets. Okay? They are very powerful. They're minerals. I think they have a lot of them in the Middle East. So where you had Babylon, Samaria, where it's Iraq and Iran today, in Afghanistan, they have a lot of, resources in that type of field. So now let's get down to business with King Arthur's sword Excalibur. Perhaps no one else knew how to separate the sword from this magnetic rock. See, with these magnets here, it's hard to pull them apart. There's a 1/4 inch neodymium high power rare earth magnet. Very difficult to pull apart, but you can slide them. If you slide it, they come off. If you pull, it's hard, but if you slide, so it's all about finesse. So here I have an anvil with Solomon's dagger. It's a dagger of Solomon I bought from Amazon. It's kind of cool, Now if I lift it, if I'm just trying to pull it off, it doesn't really want to come off too easy, but if I just slide it, it comes right off. Look at that. Do you think that had anything to do with things? Now let's take the word magnetic. Magnetic right here. Pretty simple stuff. Can you see that? So magnetic. Let's break it down. Mag Net Tic. By the way, it's 8 letters. Remember, if you saw my other video, I talked about big secret number 8. Magnetic is 8 letters. Now, if you take the net from magnetic, you get magic. And who was Arthur's mentor? Well, it was Merlin the Magician. Anyway, I hope you got a kick out of this little video, and I hope to give you more soon. Thanks a lot, and have a great one. Take care.